Hey, how's everybody doing out here? Hey, I want to talk to you about cable versus satellite. A lot of great points I want to bring out, a lot of good information I want to let you know about. I did a few interviews with a few customers. Before I get started, let me just mention why I'm doing this. I currently go to school at ECPI University, and this is a capstone 480 class I'm taking. So I want to do a comparison for my class here and let them know all the interesting points I found out about. So I did interviews with John out of Birmingham, Alabama, about satellite. That's what he has. And I did an interview with Moses out of Brent, Alabama, on his satellite he has. I talked to some cable customers as well. Talked to Monica out of Virginia Beach, Virginia, about her cable service. How does she like it? How's it going? And I spoke with Henry out of Clarksville, Tennessee. I want to know, hey, how is your cable service going for you? Along with that, I want to do a little research myself. Take a look and see what I saw on the internet as well. I looked at the service provider themselves, and I wanted to know, hey, what are you offering? What's out there? Things change. So under DirecTV, www.directtv.com, I looked at them and used them as one of my references as well. And Dish Network, www.dishnetwork.com. The cable side, I want to see same thing. What can you guys do for me as a customer? So I looked at Comcast, www.comcast.com, and I looked at Cox, www.cox.com. All these providers are great companies. I wanted to look and see, hey, what can one great company that offers satellite do, and what can one cable company that offer cable do better than the other? So let's get started. I looked at equipment. There's a little bit different. With satellite, you have a dish that sits outside. You know, with cable, there's no dish. It just connects to your house. So a little bit of history about the two companies in general, two different types of companies in general. On the satellite, they got started in 1990, around that time frame there. Cable, they got started in 1940s, around 1948. So for cable, they had some hiccups. They only had four networks they was dealing with, and it wasn't the greatest system they had. They had attenuation. So attenuation is when your signal get weak as it goes further. So they use amplifiers and antenna to boost their signal. It worked for a little while until the antenna went down. So they went back and had to improve it. And now I think they have it down packed on how to get the signal to where it need to go. On satellite, they started out with a very large dish. The dish was about maybe a 6 by 6, 6 feet by 6 feet. It was a large dish. And it was a little bit of a chore to actually install in your house. But if you really wanted to see satellite TV, guess what? You could do it. Now, they have improved on their satellite dish, which is the main icon for the company, and is a lot smaller. It's about a fifth of the size of what it used to be. And are we happy? So, the service they provide, satellite TV and cable TV, provide some of the same services. Cable has a lot of different channels that you can watch. Great channels you can watch. Satellite has a lot of great channels you can watch. Big difference between the two. Satellite offers more high definition channels. Cable does not offer as many. Satellite also give you a better quality picture. Both will show you a great picture, but satellite pictures quality is a little bit better. Now, let's look at their internet service. I was talking to John about how is the satellite service going. He loved the pictures. He said, hey, my TV is great. This flat panel is doing me well. I love the way the channels are showing. But on the internet, it was a different story. It was a little bit slow and sluggish. I said, okay, well, maybe it just going on here. Let's check someone else. So I talked to Moses in Brent, Alabama. Both live in rural areas that's a little bit away from the metropolitan of everything. So Moses, he expressed some of the same thing. Hey, I got great TV. Look at this picture. It shows great, doesn't it? But his internet was very expensive to maintain. It cost quite a bit more than cable internet, and it was not as fast. He could not upload and download as much data as you could on a cable internet. For the same price, you would actually be able to upload and download quite a bit more. So I went on and I looked at the phone system, and their phone was provided by a different company in both cases there. So I said, Monica, hey, how's your internet service? She liked her internet, and she could upload and download pretty much anything she needed to or wanted to. I said, so how's your TV? She had no complaints. As a matter of fact, she was just recording it from DVR. And I talked to Henry on his cable, and he was enjoying it. And it's like, no big deal. Hey, it's doing well. It's doing what I needed to do. It's doing what I wanted to do. And I was like, okay. Now, the things I saw those advantages and disadvantages. The advantage for satellite is great for remote areas, and cable is not there. If you're in some rural remote area, satellite may be a good option if there's no cable in your area. But if you have cable and satellite, I'm looking at I need something that's dependable, reliable. I want to be able to upload and download any files I need to for my job, for my professional life, for my entertainment. I want to be able to watch TV, make a phone call. I want to be able to call one company and say, hey, here's what's going on. Here's what I want to do. I want to change this to my company. I want to check this on my bill. I want to make a payment on the phone and talk to one company. For the convenience, for the reliability, for the durability, I gotta go with cable. It's been doing well, and with my interviews and my research, proving that I was right. So I hope this actually helped you out in making a decision. Who do you want to go with? Which company you like? I hope you can actually use this in a way that would benefit you.